Alright, so we're gonna start a Subnautica playthrough. Um, I've beaten it a few times. Uh, every time I've beaten it though, I've only ever beaten it on survival. So this, we're going to do hardcore. Now, I've never played on hardcore, so I don't know what the difference is. I know it says no O2 alerts, obviously, but other than that, I don't know if like food and hunger drain faster. I know that there's permadeath, so if you die, the entire save is gone basically.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel
We
abandon
will let
ship.
the intro play. For any first time viewers of Subnautica, you don't want to miss it as it's not the worst, but I don't know. Oh. Alrighty, so this is the start where you actually get to start controlling the character. Um, gonna grab your fire extinguisher. You're gonna put out all of the flames. Alright, we're gonna boot the PDA up in emergency mode.
You have suffered minor.
Gonna give you a diagnosis of yourself.
This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode.
Alright, so what I normally do is throw the fire extinguisher in here because you'll need it later. It's not needed right now. Come up here, get the whole intro started. And we are now officially in our Subnautica world. Now, as I've said in previous videos, I have an incredibly irrational fear of, like, thalassophobia fear. So me and deep water do not mix. Now, this playthrough is going to be more of a guide for newer players, like beginners. Even if you're an experienced player, you might learn something new. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to help out newer players the best I can. The obvious difference is that newer players would not be playing on hardcore, so yeah, hardcore is definitely after you've beaten the game a few times. Um, so don't do it unless you're feeling confident. I myself am not actually feeling that confident about it, but I won't know if I can do it until I try. So that's what we're doing. I gotta just remember the buttons. I have not played this in quite a while. Go up for oxygen. Okay, dive back down. Grab ourselves. Come here, boomerang fish. Get back here. Alrighty. Just kind of looking for some food. I know we've got the nutrient blocks and the bottled water, but like, I've never used that in any playthrough. They pretty much just sit. A newer player obviously would want to use them because you wouldn't want to go risking starvation or dehydration, so. I do use them. No, I guess I have used them before. I've came into a few pinches where like I needed it. but they were my like first two or three playthroughs. Come here, boomerang. Okay, we got copper. Incredibly important. Ooh, that's a metal salvage. I want that. So we're gonna grab that. We're going to. Ooh, we need bladderfish. Bladderfish are probably your best source for water, at least like starting out. Honestly, I pretty much only ever use bladderfish, but there are other ways. God, come here, boy. Stop running. Where's that other blad? Come here, bladderfish. Oh God, make it up, make it up. I don't know how drowning works in hardcore versus survival, and I don't want to find out. All right, so fabricator. Uh, I can make that, but I don't really need it. At least not right this second. Yeah, turn all of our metal salvage into titanium. Oh, I didn't. I like how I said I didn't want to make that, and then I turned around and made it anyway. Awesome. Well, hopefully we don't need. Well, no, we are gonna need the copper, so that's nice. Well, we'll worry about that later. Alrighty, so we're going to cook up all of our fish. Actually, I really shouldn't be cooking all of it up. It's just gonna go bad. So, little tip, leave the fish as is until you absolutely need it. We got a piece of quartz though, so that's a decent thing. Yeah, like literally those two fish in there are probably gonna go bad before I actually need them. So we're gonna consume all of our stuff. Okay, well, okay, only one fish might go. What's going on? I hit storage. Alright, one of the fish is probably gonna go bad because I want to get my stuff completely filled. As long as your hunger and your. Oh, it's got a. I didn't notice that it did that. Apparently, I've never exited out of the bottom very much. Grab a first aid kit. I don't know if food and water increases your health over time gradually, like most other survival games would. So always keep an eye on that medkit fabricator, as you'll never know when you'll need it. Ouch. Oh, he barely grazed me. I thought he was gonna like do heavy damage, but we got lucky. Oh, oh God! Oxygen and a boomfish. Yeah, the no O2 alerts is definitely gonna be something I got to get used to because I normally, like I said, I usually play on survival, so I always have the O2 alerts. Um, gotta keep an eye out for that. Oh, it's a creature egg. I don't need that. And grab some acid mushrooms. We'll grab four for right now. How much copper did I get? Only one piece? No, we gotta get another. Oh, I thought that was limestone. I don't know what I was seeing, but it wasn't that. Alright, come on, limestone chunk. Oh, right there. Copper, copper. Yes, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna head back up to our life raft, and we're gonna make the two most important things. Well, I guess most important could be dependent on the person, but most important to me. And we're gonna make three, not two. Standard O2 tank, absolutely needed. Um, the scanner tool is the most important, so we're gonna get that. We're gonna make two batteries, and then oh, we need titanium. No way. Did I put it all in here? Yeah, I put it all in here. Okay, I was like, no way. Okay, so grab all of the titanium. Well, not all of it, but grab a bit of it. Tools, scanner tool.
The scanner can be used to synthesize
This right here is gonna be how we progress through the game. This one tool will get us everything we need. Now we just want to make things to help it. Air bladders are an absolute lifesaver, so I'm definitely gonna want to make some of those. So let's go get ourselves some silicone rubber material and some more bladderfish. And while we're out, we can use the scanner tool a bit to scan a few things like the fishies. Come here, Mr. Peeper. Okay, never mind. Come on. Come on, let me scan you, buddy. Gary, stop. Get the rabbit ray. No, stop. Alright. Actually, come up, grab some oxygen. Uh, Scan our boomerang buddy right here. Scan the giant coral tube. Yeah, so most of the stuff you don't actually have to scan. It's more of if you want to fill up your PDA. Uh, Scan the bladderfish, because we're also going to be grabbing this bladderfish. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Like, that dark, don't like it. But you can't really sleep in the game, so... And that's the wrong way. I don't wanna go over here. At least not yet. But I do want to scan this. Cool. Alright, so now we're gonna head off, hopefully the right way, because I don't have a compass, so I can't tell which way is what. At least not yet. Okay, as long as we're not heading towards the Aurora, we're good. I mean, excuse me. I don't know why I said excuse me. I didn't sneeze, but uh, we do have a bit of stuff right here. Okay, so these like plants, glowing plants right here. Um, this stuff right here, you can scan the plants, and then you can scan the actual cluster. And these clusters are what are going to make our silicone rubber. Um, I don't remember how much one makes. I think it's 2 per one. So just grabbing a couple is more than enough. We're gonna come up, and while we're sitting here, we're gonna do a self scan.
Scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
We're gonna come down here to this. Now, all wreckages, I believe, are semi-random. Certain ones are in predetermined spots, but then others I think are kind of random. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. We're just gonna kind of look around, see if there's anything we can take. Oh, we need a repair tool for that. Okay, okay. Well, alright. Ooh, hi, Rabbit Ray. Okay, fill up our oxygen. I don't think that there's anything else here we can actually, like, get that's useful. Oh, no, 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 right here. Grab trap. This thing, so good early game, honestly. Like, most playthroughs I see don't actually use the grab trap, but I am definitely going to be using it. That is my saving grace a lot of times. Just kind of looking for anything useful, which I'm not really seeing if I'm being 100% honest. Oh, no, 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 right there. This is going to be sketchy, but we're going to do it. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, and we do have our bladder fish, right? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna come up here. We're going to go into tools, or not tools. We're gonna go into resources. My bad. Yeah. So it's 2 silicone rubber per 1 seed cluster. We'll make 4. You never know when you'll need it. Come down here into tools. So we're gonna make the repair tool that will allow us to fix up our little raft right here, along with going into the rest of that wreckage. Make ourselves the survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival.
And then we will also make the air bladder. This thing will save me in the event that I forget to come up for air in time. Let me remember how to sort my stuff. Assign quick slot. So we're going to put the air bladder in the back. We're going to put the knife there and the repair tool where it is. We're going to repair up our entire... Well, I think this is the only thing you actually repair on here. Oh, no, okay, you do repair the radio. Okay.
Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location.
Wow, I am already running low on storage space. That's awesome.
9 hours. Continue to monitor emergency transmission.
Well, let's see. We'll drink 2 water and we'll eat our fish. That'll free up a little bit, plus it'll fill our stats. Thought I had more than 1 fish, but no, it was only 1. Alright, so we can put our battery in here. We don't need it right now. We've got the 4 main things that we need. And now I have to remember what direction that shipwreck was. Believe it was... Yeah, it's right here, okay. Alright, so we're going to come over here with our repair tool. Come up through here, repair this. Perfect. Alright, so now we can use our scanner tool. Ooh, a sea glide. This is great for early game movement. Beacon fragment. This is okay. It's better for late game, honestly. At least from my opinion. Stasis rifle. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else, and you can't come in here. So honestly, I think we have everything that's in this shipwreck. Alright. So I want to try to find one more sea glide fragment. Oh gosh. Oh, my air. Okay, so we're gonna come down into here. If we get lucky, we'll find another sea glide fragment. Got plenty of metal salvage. Don't actually need that much. At least not right now. There's some salt. It's good for making dehydrated food, but dehydrated food lowers your hydration, so not that it's gonna hurt. Like it doesn't like lower it drastically, but
Life on this planet grows in unusually
let's see. We got some red glass, and the music just went extremely quiet. That's unsettling. Let's see here. Let's gain ourselves this fish. Oh god. Oh god, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I know I have the air bladder, but I only want to use it in emergencies. I know it's refillable, but like, why use it when it's not absolutely needed? I'm not really getting lucky on sea glide fragment pieces. I only need one more, too. What about this box? Yo! Alright, perfect. So we got the sea glide. So let's head back up to our... Wow, we actually went quite a ways away. I don't think there's anything else we need to grab right now. Our food and water is fine. It can get a little lower. It won't hurt us. Come up here. And then... Right here. So we want to pin the rest. Actually, I want to pin both of these. Ooh, the high capacity tank. We'll pin that too. So we'll get the stuff to make all three of these. First and foremost is the sea glide, as that'll help us get the resources for everything else. And the copper wire that I made on accident will come into play, so... Oh, I do need lubricant, though. Just trying to remember this way. Lubricant is made with the creepvine cluster, same as the silicone. So just come grab some of that. I need one for right now. I'll grab that bladderfish. Need more copper for batteries too. Our lubricant. So we're gonna pin the battery as well. How many copper do I have? 2. Okay, so I need 4 of the acid mushrooms to make. Well, for everything up there, I only need 1 more, so we'll make 1 battery, and then we can save the other piece of copper for the grab trap. So let me go here, go battery. Alright, now we can go into not tools, deployables. Got our sea glide and our grab trap. So we've got mobility and food and water basically set in stone now.
The nearest life form will
You
have
want to try to find a decent spot for the grav trap. We're gonna put our sea glide there. I need to. Oh no, it pauses when you open PDA. Okay, we're good. So we'll have stuff set up like that. Turn the map off. That will drastically drain your battery. Same with the light. Only use it when you need it. Let me try to find a good spot for our grav trap. I want to find somewhere that's got a decent bit of bladder fish. Um, not right there. Oh, okay, okay, right here. Let me see how, so we've got decent bladder fish in this spot. So we will put it, let me trade that out for the knife real quick. Oh, you know what? Nah. So I guess I take that back. We will need a beacon to mark the grav trap, because otherwise we're gonna forget where it is. Well, there were decent bladderfish here, but now they're like gone. And there's not very much like food-based fish like boomerang and keepers. I guess we'll see how it is right here. Okay. So, okay, no. Yeah, and as fish swim to it, like swim around it, they'll get grabbed by the grab trap. So, I do believe it has a limit on how much it can hold, so eventually it will hit a max. Let's see, our grab trap is over this direction. So, we're gonna come here. Just gonna try to. It's right that way of somewhere, so. Just trying to get like a landmark or something from right here so that I can just look and be like, oh, it's that way. Oh, okay, yeah, right here, because that's the spot that I turned around, so it's just to the left of it. Alright, so we've got that. Ooh, we got a message.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, we'll focus on that in a few minutes. I want to get our high tank, our high capacity. Okay. So, hold on, it says we need 2 glass. How much quartz does it take? Okay, so we need to go find 2 more pieces of quartz. Not an issue. Titanium, I believe we're actually good. Yeah, so we're good on titanium. I really shouldn't have done that, but I mean, like I said, we've got food and water set up pretty decently, so. Wait, do I have 2 bottles of water? Yeah, okay, so we'll cook this bladderfish instead of making it water. Oh, I've got 3. Okay. Well, our stats are good now, so we can move that back over. Alright, we will get that message in a second. It's marked on our map right there, so just try to get some more quartz and some more titanium. The silver is going to be a bit harder to get, but it's not like crazy, so. Oh, look at that, we got our titanium right here. Alright, so like right here is where I would use the light, like dark parts that you aren't just gonna see unless your brightness is turned all the way up.
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual resolution.
Oh, look at that. This went up. What do we got right here? Ooh, mobile vehicle bay. Yo, buddy. You know what? Now you're gonna get scanned. And I know all about you. Stay still. Alright. So, right here is what we're looking for. The sandstone outcrops. These are what are gonna give you silver. Oh, look at that. Silver right on the first piece. That's really lucky. Got some lead. Lead'll come in handy. Alright. So we don't really need anything else. All we really needed was... Oh, well, no, we need quartz still, don't we? So... I guess let's go look for some quartz. I was looking for a specific coral tube. I don't remember where it is, but it's got a load of quartz in it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hello, is there any quartz in here? Sir, I want to scan you. Oh. That hurt. What was I allowed to scan with this? Oh, right here, the plant. Alright, so we'll scan the plant. Shuttlebug, I've only got so much oxygen, man. I need you to... Thank you. Oh, right here. There's one piece of quartz.
Detecting silver deposits in the local cave system. Silver is an essential component of the reef lagoon.
Alright, so we're gonna head straight down. Not get lost. I don't really need creature eggs. I'll probably grab some later, but right now they're just... Yo, there's 2! Yo, there's 2! That's not cool. And then you got the dude laughing at me. Alright, one more piece of quartz. Come on, peeper. Let me scan you. Come on, be nice. Thank you. Alright, grab this peeper. Okay, so careful of these guys. Those gas pods will hurt you. I'm just scanning him to get him into the book. Isn't this where I got my... Yeah. That's where I got my last sea glide cabinet. So we're gonna come up here. I need to put my knife back in my hotbar.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency C drive,
Tools,
so if
no,
we're late
not
for the
tools,
rendezvous, don't panic.
resources.
Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out. Signal location uploaded
Okay,
to PDA.
so we've got all the stuff we need for our... I think we only needed 1 silver. Yeah. And then to save on resources, we're going to use our O2 tank that we have. Ooh, now we've got the rebreather. This will also help with oxygen, so we're going to go for that next. Now we've got our high capacity. We've also got a peeper that we can just toss in our storage container. Actually what I need to do, I need to come in here and I need to... So we need 2 more silver. Awesome. And then the white roll of whatever that is. Super easy to get, but nope, that's the wrong direction. I need to use a med kit and get my health back up. I'm gonna die if I don't. Okay, but for right now, we're going to come over here to the green plants. I don't remember how many it is to make one of these, so I'm gonna grab 2 to be safe, because I don't think it would ever require more than that. Alright, come back up to our escape pod. Yeah, fiber mesh. And it is 2, so we grabbed the perfect amount. So it seems like our health is going back up naturally, so as long as you keep your food and water up, your health will naturally regen. I'm gonna use a med kit anyway, just because I don't want to risk it. So, alright, so now we need silver, so we're gonna be looking for 2 more of the sandstone outcrops. Right here's one. And we got silver out of it first try. Perfect. I'm not... Right there, there's another one. Can we get 2 silver? No. Scan our brain coral. Oh, this right here, this plant right here, this brain coral will give you free oxygen if you sit above it. Ow, 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 what the hell hit me? What hit me? Something hit me. What the fuck? I just wanted oxygen, my guy. Alright, so we're gonna head through this little cave right here. Check for sandstone outcrops. There's this titanium. Yep. That's limestone. Trying to not go too far. Gold. Come on, Sandstone, where are you at? Is that one? Was I just seeing things? Apparently, because I don't see one. Our oxygen is getting a bit low. So what we're gonna do is go straight up. I'm glad this isn't like hyper realistic because you would get the bends so easily. Alrighty. Watch out for these jellyfish. They will ruin your day. I believe this guy's infection.
Integrating new PDA data.
Piece of lead. We don't need lead. Silver right there. Perfect. Alright, so we got our silver. Alright, now we just gotta... Nope. Okay. So that one we could probably head to with no issue, because it's in the shallows. That one, I mean, we could head to that one too pretty easily, but... Right now, let's get our rebreather to make oxygen a little easier. So we need a wiring kit. And then... rebreather right here. And if you do need med kits for any reason, if your thing is not done making one, you can make them with fiber mesh. Super easy. I've never needed to, so I don't much pay attention to it. As far as, fins right here. These will get us a little bit of increased movement speed. And of course, I've only got one silicone rubber to work with. Awesome. We can drink the water. That'll fill us exactly to 100. Actually, both of those will fill us to 100. So we're not gonna cook the fish this time. 97, that's still pretty good. Head over here, we need another creepvine cluster. Ooh, alright. Yep, one will make two, so we'll still have one extra, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll use it at some point. Silicone rubber. And then fins. Alright. So, we are gonna need the habitat builder. Just not right this second. The flashlight you can make if you want. I don't ever make it because the Sea Glide has a flashlight already. So why waste resources on something you already have? Same with the Pathfinder tool. I've never ever made it in a playthrough. I know it's for like if you go into deep caves and stuff, find your way out really easy, but when you play the game enough, you tend to not get lost. So, yeah, we don't really need anything else built right this second. We want to get the mobile vehicle bay going and beacons. I know I said beacons weren't important, but now that I'm thinking about it, we are gonna need them. Well, not that they're not important, but they're not important to like mid to late game, but they are early mid game to an extent. Uh, Alright, so I don't like doing this, but I feel like we're gonna have to.
Continued degradation of the Aurora.
We're gonna make a waterproof locker.
In a point of detonation. Continuing to monitor.
And then throw that up. And we're gonna come put our waterproof locker out here. Perfect. And now we've got a little bit of extra storage. So we're gonna head over here to the Sea Glide Shallows. Our battery is getting quite low, but that is okay. I will show you how to juggle batteries pretty efficiently, because I don't mind crafting a bunch of batteries to switch out whenever I need, but... Oh, hey, there's that big coral that I was looking for. Yeah, you can swim right through this thing. It's got tons of resources. But yeah, I try to save on my battery creations until about mid-game because they're a little more reliable. Alright, so we're here at this right here. It's that Sea Glide fragment. Well, we'll put the Sea Glide up. We don't need it. Not seeing anything else around here, so let's go inside. Oh yeah, the compass. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna want to make that ASAP. That'll get our bearings down. So let's see, we are heading over to Life Pod 17 now. Oh, I believe it auto deselects them if you've got everything from the location that the game expects you to grab. So we're gonna head down here. No. I don't think this is close to the Aurora. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. We have anything in here? Ooh, laser cutter fragment. Yes. I want to get the laser cutter as soon as possible because a lot of things tend to need it, and if you don't have it, you kind of lose out on a lot. Alright, so we're gonna dive straight down. Ooh, sea moth fragment. Perfect. Do we have any other fragments sitting around the outside? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's a wreck right there. Alright, so grab the PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I don't see anything else here, so we're gonna head over to this wreck while we're right here. Gonna go grab oxygen real quick, cause don't want to get caught lacking. Alright, so we're gonna loot the outside to the best of our ability first. Try to stay in the safer area as long as we can, because once you're inside, if you're not paying attention, you'll lose oxygen real fast. Just from not paying attention and stuff, and you don't want that. Scanner room fragment, okay, that's really good. Oh, wow, you only needed one. Okay, I thought you needed more than one. Sea moth fragment, I think we already... Bioreactor fragment, we want to get that. Anything in this crate right here? Nope. I do believe. Wait, hold on. Let's check. We do have the CMOF and the scanner room, right? Because I don't want to be passing up fragments if I need them. Okay, yeah, we do have the CMOF, and we do have the scanner room. Okay, we are good. Now, if you're newer to the game, I wouldn't expect you to be nearly this, over here, getting this so far away the the life pod. I don't know why I went to mispronounce that, but life pod, yeah. Um, Now I'm gonna try to find the entrance to this thing, and I don't know if there is an entrance. I know that some of the shipwrecks you can't enter. And I think this is one of them. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Oh man, that was close. Alrighty. Nothing in there either. So I think we have everything from here that we really need. Um, I'll grab one metal fragment. I don't really think I'm gonna need it right this second, especially because there's a ton of limestone around our life pod that we could um break and get titanium out of, because you're more likely to get titanium than you are copper. Trying to look around for fragments that may be scattered. Yeah, there's another tiny thing right here. Okay. And bioreactor. Perfect. Ow. Oh, that's what bit me. I was wondering what it was because I didn't see it. A vending machine. We got some decoration. Now, I might actually build a bit of a spruced up base this playthrough, because I've never really got into base building in any survival games. So, I might do it for this playthrough for the first time and just kind of see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not very good at base building, but I mean, the only way to get better is to practice. Alright, so this is a Leviathan, but it's a peaceful Leviathan, so it won't attack you. And if you get the adults, like that one over there, because this is a baby, but you get the adults, and you can actually get resources off of them. These barnacles right here, you can break and get resources. This is a very dangerous plant to scan. Alright, so head back to base now. We can craft ourselves the compass. And then... Ooh, great. We'll get the silver out here. Yeah, silver ore. Perfect. What's this? Laser cutter? Yes! Alrighty, that's 2 out of 3. We hit the jackpot on that. Is that another bit of wreckage over here, or am I seeing things? I'm seeing things, but there is a box. What do we got in it? Yo, we got the laser cutter. Oh my god. This is so good. Alright, so we're gonna go back to base. We're gonna build the laser cutter immediately. I take that back. We might not be able to. Let me check here. So we can build that. Yeah, we need diamond. Now, if I remember correctly, oh, you know what? I know where we get diamond from, but we're not ready to go down there yet. We're not even close to ready. So, we'll have to put that on hold as much as that sucks because it is a highly important thing to have. We need a wiring kit and a copper wire. So, well, I have the silver for the wiring kit. I actually don't have the copper. Oh no, I do. Okay. Cool. So, make the copper wire, and then make the wiring kit. And well, I don't know what I'm doing. So, compass right here. Oh my god. Okay, so now we actually have a bearing. It's right under the depth meter. Thank God. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna toss that in here. We don't need it right this second. So if I remember correctly, our grav trap due south. We'll figure it out as we play a little more. Um, Where is the grav trap? See, this is why beacons are needed, because I could just beacon it and I wouldn't have to look for it. So I think that's going to be the next thing we try to look for is the beacons, because yeah, this is a hassle. Oh, okay, right here. Down there is where you get diamond, but like I said, we are not ready for that, so we're gonna. But it's nice to know that we found one of the entrances, because I think there's two, but that's one. So, metal fragments. Oh, hey, look at that! A bit of is this not the wreckage that we um? Yeah, because that's the grav trap. So, yeah, we were already here. Did I happen to forget? And finding a magical beacon fragment would be amazing. I don't think we're gonna find it, though. Yeah, because, like, we'd have seen it by now. There's grav trap fragments, but we have it already. Alright, so now that our sea glide is as low as it is on power, we're going to take that, and because this isn't used very often, we're going to switch the battery. Beacon. We got some more stuff right here. Don't know if what we're looking for is here, but grav trap. Yeah, I'm not Oh, wow, this is the cave that I was at earlier, and I didn't even notice this up here. Huh. Oh, the beacon. Let's go. Alright, perfect. Now we can actually mark our grav trap whenever we come across it again. I know the general direction, I just turn the flashlight off. So we need copper and titanium. So we have plenty of titanium. Like, I'm not worried about that. We just need uh copper. Um Aha, we got away from me, bud. Alright, so we're looking for the limestone. Well, there's some quartz, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Oh, right here, perfect. We got one piece of copper, which is all we need. And we got another piece of silver. Awesome. I've got a lot of lead. I really don't need as much as I have. It's that gold. Alrighty. Up here, go this way. Oh, wait a minute. Bro, I was going the wrong direction. Our grav trap is over there. Wow. Even with a compass, and I still couldn't.
This is Avery Quinn, Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. None of the back.
Yes, sir.
Terra ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. Help? They won't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's going to take more than a week to reach your position. You still need our assistance. Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn Chinese.
There it is.
Blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Okay, so we're gonna pop the beacon right here. Edit the name. We're gonna go grav trap. So now we'll have an actual idea of where it is. Scan the hoopfish. Grab all of that. Perfect timing too, because our water is pretty low. And our food could always use a little bit. So we're gonna turn all the bladderfish into water, because I'm not worried about cooking them for food anymore.
It is common for those affected with synthetic food to be repulsed by eating an animal toxin. Remember that humans survive this way.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna turn the dialogue up a little bit. Oh, I didn't want feedback. Yeah, so we're gonna turn that up, turn the music down. Turn the ambient noise. Oh, no. Turn this up. Yeah, music volume down, ambient noise. Okay. Okay, so hopefully that'll be a little better. Um, I don't know why I cooked all of that. Oh, too late now. So that fish is probably gonna go bad, but that's okay. So yeah, we've got our grab trap marked, so we have food. Um, how difficult is it to get the um I mean, yeah, okay. We can build a little. Well, we'll get the habitat builder, and then we'll probably do the habitat builder at another time, like building a base and everything. I can make a whole like thing out of that. So, especially if I'm gonna be going all out with it, but we can at least get it set up so that it's ready. Yeah, because we have the main resources for it. Let's see. I have 1 silver, so I only need to find 1 more piece of silver. I need I need 3 copper, and I need to put my knife back. Table coral, the orange stuff is going to be right here. Oh, and I can scan it. I thought I. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I'd cut an extra one off. Alright, I guess we'll collect it. You never know when you'll need it. Just kind of looking for some limestone to get that piece of copper. Well, we need 3 copper, so we gotta find a few pieces of it. There's a piece of sandstone. Will it give us the silver we need? Let's go. We got our silver. So now it's just 3 copper, which we have 1. So 2 more copper. Right here. We give me titanium, copper. So we need 1 more piece of copper. Limestone right there. And we'll shoot our way up. Okay. So now we can head back to base and get everything built. Well, I say everything, but it's one thing. Oh, wait a minute. First off, I got an extra piece of copper. I didn't realize that. But we need some acid mushrooms for the battery. So build the battery, get the copper wire, get the wiring kit, and then the computer chip. And oh, look at that, we got the advanced wiring kit now. So now we come into tools, get our habitat builder.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Put everything we don't need in here.
Notwithstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Oh, no, I need the knife. What are you doing? Perfect. Yeah, that's gonna probably go bad before I actually need it, but that's okay. I need to get rid of the habitat builder on my screen. As far as anything else to craft, there's really nothing right this second. I want to get the mobile vehicle bay, and because that'll allow us to get the seam off. So we'll probably work on that next time. Honestly, I think we got a decent bit of progress done. We got our sea glide, we've got the habitat builder, the scanner, the knife, the repair tool, an air bladder for emergency oxygen. Got a lot of resources. So, yeah, I definitely think we did good. Probably stream more of this tomorrow. Oh, there's that white cloud. It's super easy to see now. So is that one. Anyway, those will be for later in the game, but they're not important right now. But, let me just come out here. Want to try to find a good thumbnail. I was gonna use the Aurora, but oh no! Come on, let me climb the ladder. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Hold up. We have a radio message. Let's listen to it real quick.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out. Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to back.
Alright. Where's the... Is it going to show us the average location? Or not average, but like general. Or it might end up being probably data downloads. No, it's Life Pod. Right here, okay. Locations in an area dense with red glass. Yeah, red glass, totally. Red grass near a number of natural arches and rock stacks. Transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4's last known location. Well, we can't go to Life Pod 4 until later. I know where it is, but we can't go to it because we don't have the stuff to go to it yet. Honestly, I was kind of wanting to wait until this went into quantum detonation, because I think it does like an explosion on the ship. So I guess what we'll do, we will go around and try to find some more mobile vehicle bay fragments in the meantime. Man, we have another radio call? Really? I just left the life pod. Why couldn't you have called like 30 seconds sooner? Well, you'll get answered when I get back. Hey, look at that. We got more fragments that we don't need. Counter. Scan that. It's always good. I don't think there's actually anything in particular that we actually need from here. Yeah, no mobile vehicle bay fragments. No stasis rifle fragments. And the fragments that are there we already have. At that point, it'd just be giving us extra titanium. And I don't want to go wasting all of our storage room. There's another wreckage thingy. Sea glide, we don't need it. Why are we finding so many sea glide fragments now when we don't need them? When you want it, you can't find it, and when you don't need it, it's everywhere, like always. Did you surface? Surface. Stop. Thank you. I'm not trying to go super far away, just because I don't want to get. I know it's marked, but like I don't want to go into a part of the ocean that we aren't fully prepared for. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the ambient volume a little more, turn the music down a little more, and master volume. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright, we have trash can. Sea glide. Man, I need mobile vehicle bay, bro. Oh, there we go, mobile vehicle bay. Oh, that's so good. I just need one more. It's metal salvage. It's not needed. Oh, there's a shipwreck right here. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen fragments on top of a shipwreck. So, like, that's a first. Oh, and there is an entrance right here. Perfect. So, let's go grab some oxygen. Oh, no, I wanted... Ow! Dude, what are you doing? Come on, don't bite me. Yeah, see right there. That's why we need the laser cutter, because, like, you'd be able to cut right through that door. But because we don't have that, we have to go through this way.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, we got our last mobile vehicle bay piece. Let's go. Scan the floodlight. Yeah, see, there's our sealed door access. Oh, look at that, there were 2 vehicle bay pieces in here. But there's nothing else from what I'm seeing. I mean, unless there's something in this box. Nope. Yeah, so we got everything in the shipwreck. So we can leave this. And just kind of check around it, just in case. Alright. So... Alright, head back to base. I am going to end up having to make at least 2 or 3 more batteries. I don't want to, but I can only juggle batteries so much before it's needed. I need 1 more of these. Titanium. Perfect, so that's 1 battery. That's salt, not needed right now. Wait, was that copper? Oh, that was copper, awesome. So we only need 1 more and I'll be able to make 2 more batteries. Plenty of quartz in here. Okay. Oh, perfect. We're in the... Alright, awesome. Actually, you know what? Let's go for 3 more. I've got the oxygen, so I'm not too worried about it. And with all this titanium we're getting, we can just make another waterproof locker if it's needed. Alright. So we've got enough for 3 batteries. Well, honestly, I think over here would have been better for the grav trap. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're gonna move it over here. It's directly north. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so let's go grab the grav trap real quick. And we'll grab our beacon. It was directly... Well, it was directly north from the life pod, so... Yeah, right here. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Now it's got a lot of bladderfish. What the heck? Okay. Well, anyway, we got that set up, so let's head... Yeah, good thing I'm getting ready to make batteries, because now this is at 10% with the repair tool at 5 or 4. So, definitely a good thing we're getting ready to make more. Listen to that.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of you, I didn't know We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
If you blow parking on a planet, bro, that's I don't even know what to tell you. Oh yeah, okay, batteries. I got distracted by the radio. Okay, so we've got our 3 batteries. That should be plenty for a little while. And I've got more copper if I need to make another. We are going to make another waterproof locker. Just because I know that this one isn't going to be able to hold everything. Oh yeah, see, it's already full. So, well, actually, you know what? We'll take the fish out. We'll put the bladderfish in. Put a couple of batteries right there. And I don't want to eat this, so we're just going to drop that. It'll just drop down and we'll have to worry about it anymore. Sign quick slot, put that back. Do another self scan. Okay, we're good. It said that the quantum detonation was going to occur within 2 hours. It has been an entire night, which I assume is more than 2 hours, and it still hasn't done anything. Well, I don't know what to, I don't know what to say. Um, 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 um. Ooh, actually, you know what? Yeah, so we're gonna grab 4 of those. Find something to do while we're waiting for that quantum detonation. So we'll head over here. Really hope that the Sea Glide doesn't run out of juice before we get back, but... Oh, there it is.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yep, that's what we were waiting for. And now we've got our radiation suit. Which... that is definitely going to be helpful for going over close to the Aurora. And we've got plenty of lead already, so really that's not an issue. But yeah, no, so we've seen the core detonation. So I guess what I'll do is, cause I've got some things I gotta do. So we'll put all of this up and we'll finish messing with this stuff, next time. Like I said, I'll probably be doing more of this tomorrow. Um, Because honestly, even though we got quite a bit done, it compared to the whole game, it really doesn't feel like it. So I want to push through a little more than we have. Um, Plus, I want to attempt to try and get a base going tomorrow at some point. I already know the location for where our base is going to be. Um, but that will be discussed more tomorrow. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. And I will end up. Well, let me drop a save actually. Yeah, we want to save because I don't want to lose all that progress and have to restart. Like that would be awful. Okay, yeah, we're good. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.